Hi, my name is Ariana Tola. Today is July 17th, 2026, and I will be assisting a surgeon during a canine orchiectomy today. I will be monitoring the patient's vitals. Alright, so as you can see, as the doctor performs the orchiectomy, I am recording vitals on our cloud-based medical record. The anesthetic medical record goes under a program called SmartFlow on the iPad. So when I'm looking at the patient, I am assessing vitals here on the monitor, and we assess very important parameters. In just a few moments, you'll see me check the patient's jaw tone. You'll also see me check for the patient's pupillary reflex and eye position as well, as these are very important indicators of when a patient's anesthetic plane. And then going back to my monitoring on the screen, I look for certain parameters that are very essential to monitor under anesthesia, such as a heart rate, a respiratory rate, the SpO2, EtCO2, temperature. I also log fluids and how much was infused, as well as oxygen. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and review the instruments that were used during today's neuter and the suture pack. So to start off, the surgeon used the Rochester hemostatic forceps, the Rochester Carmots, to go ahead and clamp off on the spermatic cord. So that's what this instrument was used for. A pair of DeBakey forceps was used to handle delicate tissue and to make sure that there wasn't too much traumatic trauma caused to the vessels. In the same retrospect, we also used the Mosquito Halsted forceps to clamp off any capillaries in the skin that were bleeding excessively. So we used these little guys here for that. We used a pair of blunt sharp Mayo scissors to go ahead and cut suture when we needed to start suturing. And this was our needle driver. It is an Olsen. This is an Olsen needle driver, and it has the ability to cut suture as well. Last but not least, we used a 2-aught reverse cutting monofilament suture to help close up the suture site for our neuter. So those were the instruments that we used during today's canine orchiectomy.